'Tis the season to party, but with the revelry over this Christmas-New Year period comes a warning. It can also be a time of unwanted advances that can turn ugly. Cassandra Thorburn has a special investigation.
Festive season parties, they should be a time for fun with friends and workmates. But for some women, the fun quickly becomes a nightmare because of sexual assaults known as party rape.
It does happen. It happens a lot, and when you least expect it.
Laura knows all too much about it.
In my experience, I didn't fight back because I didn't feel I could. I didn't know if the offender had a weapon. So I did what I needed to do to keep myself safe.
Rape counsellors say party rape is far too common.
What we see a lot of is young women going to parties, having a little bit to drink and rightly deciding not to drive home, going to sleep in what they think is a safe room in the house where the party is occurring, waking up to find somebody on top of them having sex.
10 is reported, so that leaves 9 offenders out there running around to do it again.
Rape Crisis says more than half of teenage female rape victims are violated in party rape circumstances. 28-year-old Laura says there are ways to reduce the risks.
If you've gone with friends, that they look out for you. I mean, you look out for each other, and if you do disappear, you know, someone's going to come and look for you.
But personal safety may depend on not drinking too much.
The social setting where these kind of things often occur often has a lot to do with alcohol.
If it does happen, the most effective method of reducing the risk of pregnancy is the emergency contraceptive pill. ECP used to be known as the morning after pill.
The main thing is to make sure that you prevent sexually transmitted diseases and pregnancy. So the emergency contraceptive pill can be got within 72 hours.
But counsellors say the best preventative is more sex education in schools.
Not consistent across the country, and so we can't be sure that all young New Zealanders are getting the information and the skills that they need.
The association says efforts to take sex education into more schools next year is a step forward. For now, the best advice for young people going to Christmas and New Year celebrations is to be careful and stay sober. Cassandra Thorburn, One Network News.
Well, it's time to check out the weather now. How's it looking, Jim?
Well, north of Waikato, a couple of big heavy showers lurking, but mainly fine for everybody else. OK, busy evening on the Auckland Harbour. These pictures taken just a few minutes ago. Ferries coming and going. Look at the guy on the red barge there. A little toot that guy is. I don't know what he's up to, but there he goes, ploughing through the traffic. He's quite happy heading home, barging on through. Keep on barging. Don't know what his name is. We'll try and pick him up some other time for you. Cooler, drier air over the south, so temperatures a little bit lower. 14 recorded in Invercargill, and several towns got to 15. They were Dunedin, Queenstown, Greymouth, Hokitika, Westport, and Kaikoura on its Blenheim with 22. The east coast of the North Island also very warm, 20 to 23. The warmest town was Hastings, 24. Cooler on the west with cloud, a bit of drizzle over New Plymouth, 15 there. Tauranga, Hamilton, Auckland, all 17, and Kaitaia got to 22 degrees. Well, up in the sky, a couple of big blobs of cloud, a big hat on the top of the north. That's where the rain came from, between Northlands, Bay of Plenty, Waikato, some few heavy showers, and more porous, innocuous stuff down there. Big, broad area of high pressure through the middle. Up here, a little low, funny little things happening up here, a little trough, couple of wee lows developing with a couple of, or 3 or 4 little fronts in tow. Cooler air mixing with warmer, so there could be some big lumpy showers over the north tomorrow. Once again, north of Bay of Plenty, Waikato. Little weak front brushes past the south, so a little bit of a westerly flow here. But once again, there's the big broad band of high pressure, 1,020 hectopascals, so most of the country in fine fettle. So the mainland cuts a bit of a bow wave through that cloud. See, there's the westerly flow, isolated showers over Fiordland and through the south coast. And for Stewart Island, notice cloud clearing also from the Kaikoura coast. A little bit of high cloud inland, but it's mainly fine, and the southeasterly flow for Cook Strait. Now in the north, a little bit of a hat of drizzle. Notice to the far north there, some cloud in the east with some drizzle patches north of Dannevirke and a few showers migrating south to Gisborne. But look at the north once again. 1 or 2 big, heavy, isolated showers are possible into the afternoon, maybe even with thunder. The wind flow is light for most places, but a southeasterly flow develops into the afternoon. Plenty of fine periods later on. Here's a wee peep at your town. Fine. Light winds, Timaru to Alexandra. Watch for a few showers coming through and a westerly flow in Invercargill. Up the road, Blenheim, fine and warm, 20 degrees, no sign of any drought relief there. Kaikoura, bit of cloud, and Greymouth Hokitika, some cloud as well. High cloud over Levin and the Kapiti coast. Cloud thickens up in Masterton. More sunshine for Nelson. Light winds. In the west, more high cloud, Taranaki through to Manawatu. Watch for some light drizzly rain later in Hawke's Bay, but pretty warm, 22. Much the same story in Gisborne, 21 there. And look, but we're getting into this trough here. Some heavy showers possible, Rotorua and Tokorua. And again in the north, a few big bangs of thunder are possible. Ranga, Whakatane, just some light drizzly rain. How are you getting on, Dunedin? Well, out goes the cloud in the morning. See, the sea breezes come into the afternoon with 15 degrees down to 8 tonight. Very nice for most people. No problems in Christchurch either. Bit of cloud at both ends of the day. Northeasterly breeze with 18 and down to 8 overnight. Pleasant. For Wellington, pleasant despite that high cloud. A southerly breeze there to temper things and keep it reasonably cool and comfortable. 19 degrees is the high. And a grey drizzly mantle over Hamilton. But later, a few showers are possible, and then it's mainly fine. 21 degrees the high, 11 overnight. And a similar day in Auckland, a grey drizzly start. But notice some big lumpy towers coming in, some cumulus towers, and maybe a few heavy showers with thunder later on, and then light winds with 19 degrees. So watch it in the north, 1 or 2 lurking heavy showers through there, but it's fine with 14-degree burn time on the South Island. Wednesday, just a little wee pinch of drought relief possible in the east as a southerly change brings a few showers up here, but they'll clear away in the north. Thursday, fine just about everywhere, but a few lingering showers in Gisborne and Hawke's Bay. Got that? Well, town meets country at the Invercargill Showgrounds tomorrow at the AMP show. It's a biggie, this. Exhibits, dog trials, arts and crafts, show jumping, shearing, pipe bands, strongman displays. That's to do with muscle as opposed to, you know, the old BO stuff. Redolent, vibrant things at AMP shows. The musky aroma of groomed pedigree sheep and cattle intermingled with perk coffee and hot dogs. Take the swannies and dries the bones, maybe 1 or 2 lurking showers. Have a fantastic day. See you tomorrow.